Welcome to Emuna is our future weekly class in the beloved Institute of Rav Shalom Arush Shlita. He should be healthy and well, and with the gracious assistance of all our Breslev Israel team. And we have a lot of exciting things to discuss this week, and we're going to do it with some joy, some simcha. It's very important to keep the energy level high. And I asked all of you to, once again last week, to give feedback. That was very helpful. And that was one of the points. Energy level, effective living, but it has to be done with joy. That's the class. We're going to have effective living, chizuk, inspiration, encouragement. All of us need help with this, including myself. Stephen Covey put the most effort into that when writing his books of the 7 Habits Highly Effective People. And there's also other books there. Family First, other such things. And what we want to do today is to build a picture of how to live effective in our generation with all the noise and stuff going down. I mean, I was just talking to our friend here, our friendly cameraman, with the Bainisman, like people have all their kids home. You can have a little bit more mercy on the teachers throughout the year now. I personally been working, so I even have more mercy on my wife and soulmate, that she's been looking after them, doing such an amazing job, and looking after me also. I'm a bit of a child sometimes too. But that's part of the energy. You know, I would like, if I had an audience here somewhat other than the online audience who are watching, I would be hopefully a little bit more, feed off the energy of the crowd and, you know, like a bit more humorous. But this is a situation, I have someone who doesn't understand half the things I'm saying, and the walls do hear, you know, they give us testimony after 120, so we have to always, you know, watch what we're saying. But the idea of the energy level, it has to be generated even after a crazy morning, which I just had, of good things, Baruch Hashem. But I have to do a little bit of repentance on my energy level towards my family. And that's one of the priorities of living effectively, is to remember that family first. And this idea of being able to put your energy into your wife, your children, you know, personally, like as hard as work struggles are, I think the biggest struggles are your interpersonal relationships, and being real about that and allowing that to build on the foundation of Emuna. That's, you know, what we're doing here in Chut Shel Chesed with Rav Shalom Arush, with the Garden of Emuna series, all those wonderful books and teachings and videos that we're putting up now on Instagram. We have Instagram TV now. We just had an article go up by one of our staff about all the different social media links, and it was nice to see how much innovation has gone on since, you know, the year that I've been here personally. And you know, we really have to internalize, you know, what we're doing. You know, like as I speak, a Google reminder came up about how I have a meeting tonight for my child, and once again it reminds me, Baruch Hashem, you know, that actually doesn't have to take place, but you know, we have guidance, we have educational goals, we have all kinds of things that we're trying to accomplish in life, and to just try and organize it as much as we can to helpful strategies in effective living is something every one of us, like right this minute, there's probably things you could be doing more effective maybe than listening to me, honestly. You know, like the online world is constantly bombarding you with all kinds of, you know, watch me, go there, do this, do that. Now, if I'm hopefully giving over good Emuna content that's, you know, for our future, that's going to help us achieve and be successful and be more effective and build our Emuna, which is once again the foundation. So then we're able to continue watching and continue sharing, and we're achieving something which is profound and powerful for our generation. But if we're at a point where, you know, it's not really so, you know, right now, so important, like, you know, what I'm saying, like I'm just sort of talking to myself, so then I recommend go somewhere else. You know, that would be the honest, real, effective advice. And everybody has what they need to do right now that's just really their priority, their real focus. However, I do believe that getting together, and especially with Emuna as our future tours, I want events, I want experiences that bring out the best in us. And sometimes the power of making a unity event, like in Elul, we're going to make a unity event with one of the rabbis, Rabbi Nosson Maimon, and hopefully some other Rabbonim and musicians, Menachem Herman, and inspirational people who will try to get in this in black, other people to come, to make it just a unity event. The concept is Achdus. The concept is bringing together people, and it will be in Ramat Beit Shemesh on the 9th in the Kalibach Shul of all places, because, Shlomi Kalibach was very much about the music and energy and the unity of the Jewish people. Obviously, we're doing it in our way, and the goal is, the focus is on unity. That is the focus. And it's amazing how, these kind of things can come our way, and especially in Elul. Elul is the month we're heading at this Shabbat. It's Shabbos Chodesh Elul. Rosh Chodesh Elul is a very special time for all of us. The Dovid Hashem Ori is a time where we can really light up and get ready for the new year, for Rosh Hashanah. We're going to start saying Tehillim 27, the Psalms of 27. We're going to say it together. Shifti B'Beis Hashem Kol Yimei Chayai. We should sit in the houses of Hashem all my life, as one of my holy rabbis once said, of Simai Zilberberg Shlita. He said that the idea of sitting in the house of Hashem is everything you're doing. To know the pleasantness of Hashem. This is in everything you're doing, bringing the house of Hashem into your daily life, into everything. So then the idea is, so then every minute of your life can become a priority of holiness, of spirituality, of pleasantness, of knowing Hashem, of das, as all the different Rabbonim say. Moshe Weinberg, obviously Rav Shalom Arush says the idea of knowing Hashem, of das, of what does it mean to have das, what does it mean to know Hashem. This is something which we put up on videos of Rav Shalom Arush. And once again, the foundation is Emuna, of knowledge, and that deep knowledge is really a very powerful, profound way of knowing how to tune into the moment. And I spoke about this last week when we were talking about mission statements. So you have your values, your goals, and like we said, Emunas should be obviously the foundation of that. And then we build up from that how we're going to bring it into our daily life. And we mentioned how righteous people are so tuned into the moment. They're so tuned into the now. Like I was told I should breathe more. I'll do the same now. Breathe more. We're in a moment of life, a gift of life. And whoever's still here has that opportunity to really, do that kind of connection of being in the moment and connecting with the people around you in a focused, calm way. I just heard the new Zusha song. It's so calming. I think that in itself is a tremendous benefit for our generation to have more calming music, to calm the energy down. We need energy. There's energy in the music. You can feel it, the heartbeat, the energy, and the soul and the words. But there's calming waters, just to calm down a little bit. All of us, have a lot on our plate. Personally, I'm making a trip mid-Elul to England, and welcome anybody contacting me while I'm there. I'm there for many reasons, but people are welcome to contact me in London. And from the 16th of September, mid-Elul, and then please God, I'll be back in time for Shabbos with a Shabbaton, and then off to Uman already. And that's how close everything is coming, and but the key is in these next month where there's so much going on. And as a holy rabbi said to me, that so much energy in Elul, so much ability to collect the whole year. Parshas Re'eh, it's a big parsha. This Parshat Re'eh, so much going on. And example, kashrut, how we eat, and the chagim, the holidays. The holidays, the simcha, the energy, the joy. This is the key. This is the inner message of all the holidays. And really, the truth is, I just put up a video of Rav Shalom Arush, and you see from 5, 6, 7 years ago, from from his anthem and his special nigun, that what was is was, and the whole energy, Mashahah, that whole energy that he put into that song, and the neshama lighting up the souls of the people around him. This is like the anthem, the message that we see throughout the Emuna Tour in Please God in 2019. And thank God we've already, got our opening event, our climax event, and a few of our New York events. But there's always more opportunity to sponsor, more opportunities to partnership. Someone just messaged me just before this year that they'd like to sponsor and partner with one of the classes on LinkedIn. So it's it's all over the social media. A person has the opportunity to join up with this Emuna energy through different ways. One of them is through charity. Obviously, that's the most powerful, when you take something you worked on and give it to a higher cause. it's a tremendous elevation for all the work you've done, everything you've done, all that energy. And then at the same time, to be able to use your resources to share and time to listen in. So if this is important to you and this is making your life more effective, to use the time when we share Torah, to share Emuna lessons, Emuna classes, and to come together and to build it up so that it should be much more effective online, so that it should be more innovative, and people who have more talents than me and other people around in our team should also take it and take it to the next level. Because in the end, the whole world is thirsting for Emuna. The whole world needs this clarification that living life is not just getting things done and paying the bills and eating and drinking, but there's also how to do it effectively with soul, with purpose, with joy, with prioritization on the family, on the interpersonal relationships, being at the best that they can be, and when they're not, to apologize, to be humble and say sorry, and to all those years where we weren't 100% right, to try and repair that through real honest connection and self-improvement. And really, if you look out in the world, this message, this consciousness of self-improvement, of eating more healthy, for example, going swimming weekly or daily if you can, or doing exercise, having that as part of your schedule, keeping your body healthy so that you can be the most effective with your emotional world, dealing with your emotions, being real with your emotions, having time to talk to someone about your emotions, working it through, and then having time, please God, with your Creator, so your soul, your spiritual part of your being is fed, there's nourishment. We have the Siyum of Daf Yomi. People are learning the whole of Daf Yomi every day. They're learning one page of Gemara of the Talmud Bavli, and they make a giant Siyum, please God, in 2020 and the 1st of January. And I'm also helping with that as a kindness project, helping them get that word out. The Siyum of Shas in English in Yerushalayim. Everyone's welcome to join us. And this idea of bringing that together with Emuna, please God, and hopefully, I would like to include other Rabbonim like Rav Arush to give encouragement to such projects, because I know he also learns every day, feeds his soul through the Talmud of one daf a day. And I saw that on the trips, also Rabbi Brody. They were most nefesh, both of them, to learn constantly and keep that connection to the Talmud, to the food that feeds the soul. And all these aspects, to get the three aspects of the body, the emotion world, and the soul, and how we think and speak and act, all these aspects, all these different clothings of our being, to use in the right way and use our time in the right way. So we'll end off today, Parshas Re'eh, coming to the end of this week's class, and I ask every one of you, how can you share and be more effective in your involvement with Emuna is Our Future and the teachings, the classes of Rav Arush and all the different projects we're doing? How can you be more effective in your own life, in your personal life, and being more beloved to your interpersonal relationships? And please God, we together, all of us, should partner together to build a beautiful world of Emuna and love and positivity and effective, happy, joyful living that makes our time in this world precious and worthwhile, and it leaves a mark in this world in the most small things to the big things for all of us together, till we see the ultimate Gilui revelation of what true life is in the Binyan Beis HaMikdash with Mashiach Sekeni B'Mhevi Amen.